back to my show, Catherine's Plate. I'm Catherine. I want to thank everyone for coming to my show. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below with the bell notification so that you know when my shows are posted. All right, y'all, today my motto, as always, simple, easy, and delicious. And that is what I'm going to do with this pot pie that I am cooking today. All right, y'all, it's all going to come together in one pot, and then we're going to put it in a pie plate and bake it in the oven. That's it, y'all. It's that simple. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you really quick what we're going to need to get started. All right, so with the roux, I'm going to be using equal parts butter and flour. And I'm also going to be sauteing up some carrots, celery, and onions for a layer of flavor, all right, into that roux. All right, I'm using some frozen vegetables that I'm thawing right here, so you want to go ahead and start thawing those. Now in my mix here, I've got green beans, peas, corn, and carrots. So that's my mixture. So you can put whatever you want in yours, all right? We're going to be using cooked chicken. Now I'm using a rotisserie chicken that I got from my local store and just kind of shredded it apart. All right, you can also make your own chicken if you want also. Just make sure though that it is cooked chicken, all right? All right, I got some chicken stock, I got some milk, salt and pepper to season it with, and my pie crust, all right? I'm only using one layer, and that's the top layer to build my pot pie with, no bottom layer, but you can certainly do both if you would like. All right, y'all, I'm ready to get going. We're gonna start in the pot and end in here. So y'all ready? Let's go. All right, to get started, now I'm using 1/3 cup of butter that I'm going to melt in there, because you got to remember it's going to be sauteing a lot of stuff, all right, and then we're going to be making a roux with it. So 1/3 cup of butter, go ahead and put that in my pot here. Let it melt down. All right, so my butter is melted. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my diced onion, celery, and carrot. And I'll have about 1/3 cup of each one in here. If you don't want to put the celery and carrots in, you don't have to. You can use a whole onion at this point, okay? But I'm going to do all three for a layer of flavor. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Oh, it smells good. Who doesn't like celery, carrots, and onions sauteing? Oh my gosh. Already a layer of flavor right there, y'all. All right, I got my salt and pepper in. I'm going to stir this up for about 1.5 minutes until we soften these vegetables down. So I'll be right back. Y'all, so my vegetables are cooked down. Now at this point, go ahead and preheat your oven at 350 degrees, because this is going to come together really quick, all right? So the next step now is to add our flour. Now when you're making a roux, just remember that it's equal parts butter to flour, all right? So we put 1/3 cup of butter in there. See, my oven is ready. All right, I am putting 1/3 cup of flour into here. All right, I'm going to mix this in and cook this down for about 1 minute. What we want to do is just get that raw taste out of the flour. All right, so it's been cooked for 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead now and add my chicken stock, and I have 1 3/4 cup. Okay, now I have 1/2 cup of milk that I'm going to add to this. All right, I'm going to stir this, and then we're going to continue cooking. What we're looking for is a kind of like it to boil, and we want it to thicken at that point. So about 5 minutes. All right, y'all, as you can see how thick it's getting, look at that. Do you see that? Wow, it's nice and it's bubbly and it's thickening up. We're gonna give it 30 more seconds before we start adding other stuff to here. All right, y'all, at this stage, we're gonna go ahead now and add our frozen vegetables that I've thawed and also our chicken, all right? So I've got about 2 cups of my vegetables here. I'm gonna go ahead and add. Oh, look how thick that is, y'all. All right, we're gonna go ahead now and turn off the heat. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add our chicken. Now remember, we used cooked chicken for this, and I got 2.5 cups. Now this is a rotisserie chicken, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that. All right, y'all, look how thick that is. Oh, perfect. You want to taste for seasoning, so I'm going to go ahead and just taste a little bit of the sauce there. See if we need to add any more salt or pepper. It's so good, but it needs a little bit of pepper. So I'm going to put some cracked black pepper in here. And add a little bit more salt. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give it one more try. Make sure the seasonings are on point. So I'm just going to try some of that little sauce there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a meal in itself right there, y'all. Oh, all right, I'm going to go ahead now and pour it into my 9-inch pie dish here. Think of what that was. Oh, y'all, look at the colors in there. Oh, deliciousness. All right, so I'm using some pie crust, and this is refrigerated pie crust. And I've just pulled one out of the box. I'm going to take it out. There it is. Just going to help start rolling it here. There we go. All right, so we're going to lay this on top of our pie right here. All right, and then just make sure it's even on all sides. And then we're just going to start crimping. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just pulling up the pie crust here, pulling it under, and then just crimping it onto the dish. All right, so I'm pulling it under and then crimping it on the dish right there. All right, so I have it all crimped and ready to go. I'm just going to put a little bit of water on the top of here. All right, now I'm going to make some venting holes. I'm ready to vent. All right, y'all, I'm ready to put this in my 350-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes. What we're looking for is a nice golden brown crust. All right, y'all, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, the pot pie is out of my oven. Oh my gosh, it smelled so good, y'all. I've let it rest for about 5 minutes so that it can kind of settle inside of the pie plate here. I want y'all to look at this crust. All right, it is a golden brown color. It looks very flaky. Now, if you remembered earlier, I had just put some water on top of the crust before it went in the oven, and that's what it did, y'all. Look at that. All right, are y'all ready for me to cut into this? Now, we're going to remember that I only have the top layer on here, right? So once you cut it, you're just going to want to scoop it out, okay? Oh my goodness. So many layers of flavor. It is so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. And you see how thick and rich that looks in there? Oh my goodness. All right. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there, y'all. My pot pie. Chicken pot pie. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming to my show today. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. All right. And if you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button with the bell notification so that you know when my shows are posted. All right, y'all. I'm ready to take this and have lunch. I will see you on my next episode.